Right people, here we go. I'll show you making it. First, we need one of these. This is a needle. It's a big needle, but it's a needle. Right, it's got twine on it. I don't apologise for the colour of the twine. It's pink, I know. And it's pink so that you don't lose them. As you can imagine, pink isn't a colour you come across in the countryside on a cold, damp January morning. Right, this is how I'm showing you. This is how I make a net. Now, watch carefully. Right, first we make a loop like this. Right, just a loop. Right, excuse me. Right, and because we have to fix it to something, here's one of these. Right, it's just a dog lead clip attached to a piece of twine. Right, that's attached to that. Yeah, and it fixes to, where is it? As you can see, a ring, a loop, and that goes on there, like that, and then that goes down there, like that, to there. Okay. Right, I'm going to try and get this so you can see it. I've been experimenting, so that wasn't supposed to happen. Right, I don't know if I can get this thing far enough back so you can see. I hope I can. Oh yeah. About there. Right, you can see the knot. Look, we've got a loop here. I'll try and do it down here. Right, then after we've got this needle, we use this. Right, this is a mesh gauge. Right, it's 2 1/8 inches long. I don't know what that is in metric, but it's that big, and that makes the size of the mesh. Yeah, that to start off with. Right, so simple. Now, I suppose it's simple for me. I've been doing it for 30 odd years. So here we go. We put this on there like that. You see, you're actually holding the knot. Yeah. So what you do is you do that, and then you put that under there and create a loop, and that fixes that onto there. Yeah. It can slide up and down at the moment, as you can see. Right. Then this is when I mean it's simple. We use the same knot every time, and it's basically a half hitch. It's simple. You put that over there, and then you come back through the loop you've just made. Right, and as you can see, there it is, half hitch. Yeah, and then I pull it down. Right, that's created one loop, one knot. Oh, where is it? See it? Just a knot. Right, now I put 10 to start with. So we do this 10 times, so 10 knots. So bear with, as I haven't got the capability to edit. Oh crikey. To edit video, so you're going to have to bear with me. It won't take me long to make 10 loops. That's 4. The first ones are a little bit more difficult because they're a bit fiddly. You have to thread them through a little bit. As you can see, you'll see shortly as it gets bigger. I won't keep catching the tripod. Right, here we go. Starting to get there now. Right, I think that should be 10. Let's have a look. 4, one more. Right, that's 10. You see, 10 loops, all fixed on with half hitches. See them? All the way along. Okay. Right, now when we've done that, we take them off so they look like that. Yep. This is how we start building it. Now, there's 10. We call each one of those a mesh. That's a mesh. There's 10 meshes. That means this net is 10. It starts at 10. Right. What you're going to see is how it gets bigger. So you pick up the first one, you pull it down. I'll try and show you again. It's very difficult to show you from below. I'll try. See, like that. And you throw that over there, and that's it. That's it, it's locked. I'll get onto the mistakes that we make when it gets a little bit bigger, when it's not so fiddly. We keep building these up, picking each one up as they come off. And you have to be careful not to catch one that's 2 or 3 in front, because it can happen. Because when you take it off to put it on the ring, it can be a nightmare. So it's better to be careful, sort each one out. Speed is not of the essence. I can make a full net done in 20 minutes, and then I've got to put the rings and the draw cords on, which altogether probably takes me about half an hour. Right. Now, you go on YouTube, you go on eBay, you'll find loads of people making nets. Right? Loads of people. Right? I make my nets 4 foot. There's a reason for that. The 4 foot, for the simple reason, is a big net can cover a little hole, whereas a little net can only cover a little hole. So you might as well have them bigger. If you're going to do it, and I supplied in the past, and I still do supply pest controllers, professional people. It might be difficult for some people to understand that ferreting is a professional business. It's done all the time. It's very efficient. People do it. It's a good way of clearing rabbits out, and there's no waste. Farmers like it because it moves them on, it gets rid of them, and usually the guys, like I used to do, will do it for free. You know, some farmers are new, some landowners would come to you now and then, bung you £20 here for some diesel, but farmers are farmers. They didn't get where they are by giving stuff away. But hey, I know some good farmers and some good landowners, and I appreciate every bit of permission I've ever gone on, every little bit. Right, so now we've got to the end. Right, so that was 10. So now I've put 1 in every and doubled it, so there's still 10. 2 rows of 10. Well, now we're going to add another loop to make it longer, because we're working on the width, the length, but also the width. So to do that, the last mesh, the previous one, that one, we put the needle through it, tighten it up, 1/2 inch, done. Right? And when it comes off, it looks like that. We've got a full mesh and then an extra one. So that now means that on that row, there's 11. So again, start again. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this video off in a minute, and some of you will be saying thank God, and I'm going to come back to it when I get halfway down and start making it smaller. Okay, so I shall see you all in a short while.